Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome. And for those of you that are returning, welcome back, and thank you guys so much for your continued love and support to the channel. This is going to be a general energy check-in for the collective. Of course, we are going to see what it is that you guys need to know or be aware of at this time. And this is going to be for everyone of all zodiac signs. Now, as always, keep in mind, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate or fit your specific story. However, as always, I do ask that you guys please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. I would definitely love to have you guys here. And welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for your love here. So let's go ahead and tap in, see what is good. I hope that you guys are doing well as always, staying safe, happy. All right, let's see. All right, so we got energy coming out first. Give me something with the collective. What is it that the collective needs to know? So this is maybe some sort of force here. We got consciousness. Tell me about the collective. We got abundance coming out. Tell me about the collective. We got frustration, and we also have space. Let's see, let's get a few more. We got isolation. Let's get one more. Okay, and we have happiness. I like this ending here. All right, so bottom of the deck, we have success here. So something is either a success. There is something that's likely going to be a success. I don't know if someone's putting a lot of energy into something or trying to maybe create or manifest something. Rest and rejection. So I'm seeing rejection, rest, and success here. So there's likely something that you may be rejecting, or one of those situations where some sort of rejection is providing you with, it feels like some sort of, it's like a safety net I'm getting. I don't know why, but there's something here about needing rest or someone taking a rest. Maybe you're rejecting some sort of action or rejecting something that someone is maybe trying to entice you to do. But with you rejecting this, it makes me feel like you're either focusing on yourself, resting. Maybe this is one of those situations where someone invites you to something and you're like, you know what? I'm tired. I can't do it. But again, this is creating some sort of success or even harmony I'm picking up on. So I want to clarify this energy because this can be a number of things. You know, it could be love, it could be family, it could be work, it could be anything here. But what we see here with energy is that someone has put a lot of energy into something, and with rest, it makes me feel like someone here is either in need of a rest or someone here is needing to scale back with whatever they may be doing or trying to do here. So let's see. Spirit, tell me about energy. What is this energy about for the collective? Feels like you're giving your energy, or you have been giving energy. We got the Knight of Cups here. So providing the energy of love, support. Knight of Cups is a very nice energy. It's a good energy here. With the Chariot, though, it could be that you've come to someone's rescue, or if someone needed you, someone that you likely love, you gave a lot of energy or put forth a lot of energy into coming in and supporting this person or supporting someone. Give me one more with energy with that Knight of Cups. Ooh, and the Ten of Swords. These ones kind of fell out, so I'm not going to take them here, but I will show you it's the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Cups. So it makes me feel with the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, someone giving energy or supporting someone, showing love even, has likely either hurt them, it's created some sort of bad ending here. This can also be someone that's offering something, but with the Ten of Swords, there's this energy of it being too late, or there's an energy of something being over. The Ten of Swords can also talk about betrayal. It could talk about backstabbing here. Now, that doesn't have to be the case here, but there's something that someone is conscious of at this moment. So this can be a situation where someone is realizing that the love that they're offering or the love that they have for someone is hurting them, or maybe hurting their energy here. Give me something on consciousness, because someone here is realizing something, or they are conscious. We got Death came out in reverse. Now, during yesterday's reading, Death came out in reverse as well. So there's something here about unfinished business, maybe something not ending, or someone does not want something to end. I do see the Ace of Wands. So someone could be trying to gain a new chance or a new perspective on this connection. Why is Death in reverse with consciousness? And the Ten of Cups. So this has to do with maybe a relationship or family, a family dynamic. This could be parents where there's children involved here. It's like someone has some sort of awareness that something is not ending or something is not over. And it's actually bringing some sort of maybe happiness or joy or fulfillment here for a group. What do we got? Five of Cups, Six of Cups, and the Wheel. So there's been some sort of change. And I feel like with the Six to the Five of Cups, something that was maybe very happy or very satisfying has become maybe very sad or even depressing here. But there's definitely an energy of a bad ending here, but someone either not wanting to accept it, someone here knowing that something is over. But again, Death in reverse lets me know that either something is not over or someone does not want something to be over. This may have to do with some sort of abundance. So this could be a situation where there's a lot of shared benefits, or something is benefiting someone in a major way. Tell me about abundance. We got the King of Swords here. So someone who's highly intelligent, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here, Knight of Swords, Eight of Swords, and the Page of Cups. This feels like someone here is on some sort of pursuit. But is this someone who is trying to free someone or free themselves of something? Because it almost makes me feel like the Knight of Swords, he has this sword and he's going in to like rescue or save or release someone here. Tell me about abundance with that King of Swords. Tell me about abundance with the King of Swords. And the Page of Pentacles. So it almost feels like someone's very protective of someone. They're trying to block, shield, or protect maybe some sort of child or opportunity or blessing here, some sort of new beginning. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, there's definitely an energy of holding back. Could be saving or, you know, security here, but it makes me feel with the Five of Pentacles here, someone is trying to avoid a loss, or they're trying to avoid maybe being out in the cold or kicked out or something like that. So this is someone, the King of Swords is a very domineering energy, I'll say. Some would call him maybe controlling here, but like I said, at the very least, this is someone that knows their boundaries, they know their limits, but they also will set clear boundaries here. So it makes me feel like someone's trying to protect maybe a child or protect someone younger, or if not that, they're protecting someone. It's like a new beginning, something that someone's very focused on here. It's also giving me an energy with this King of Swords, Page of Pentacles, that someone knows what they want. They're very focused on it and they're not about to back down because there's a lot at stake here with abundance here. So this is maybe a situation where someone does not want to end something due to something that they're receiving or some sort of maybe abundance or offer here. I do see frustration here. So this is frustrating someone, or someone is very frustrated, and it feels like they're frustrated because they're trying to force something or trying to make something fit that doesn't necessarily fit. Why is frustration here? All right, so we got the Emperor here, Aries energy, Ace of Swords is here. So there is some sort of clarity or truth, but this can be someone with frustration that is not accepting that. Why is frustration here? A lot of masculine energy out. And the Three of Cups. So some sort of celebration, maybe some sort of reconciliation here. With the Knight of Wands here, it's like someone's pursuing something, but with the Four of Cups, I feel like maybe someone does not want it. I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles as well. So we have a Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Now, this could be two people that are both pursuing something, but it feels like they're not on the same page, or they're pursuing something for different reasons here. There is some sort of dissatisfaction or disharmony in this situation. So again, I don't know if someone's trying to force something to fit, trying to force something to work. This can be someone within a community or someone with the Three of Cups that is considered family, friends, people that we know. With space coming out though, it feels like someone is going to get some sort of space. All right, she's out. It's going to create some sort of space here within this dynamic. Tell me about space. And of course, I'm going to go ahead and clarify all of this, but I'm just trying to get the overall picture here. Seven of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the Hangman. Now, the Seven of Cups can talk about not seeing something clearly, because it feels like someone here wants something to work. They're thinking about this, likely dreaming about something working out. But with the Hangman, they need to really, it's like someone needs to focus on what they see, not necessarily what they want. With the Tower here, there is something that is maybe very unstable, very shocking happening here. I don't know if someone is coming in and suddenly saying that they need space. But it's almost like with the Seven of Cups, Three of Pentacles, someone was under the assumption that something will be working out. There would be some sort of maybe reconciliation, or if not a reconciliation, at the very least, some sort of collab where two people are coming together. They're working together, likely working something out here or trying to figure something out. But with isolation, it's almost like someone does not want something. There's someone here that may be working alone. So I'm kind of getting a vibe here, collective, that whatever this reading is about, this is about someone that may have had some sort of expectation. I don't know if it's about working together or doing something, but it's giving me a vibe that someone could be trying to force something or trying to force a collab or a working together or something, and it's not something that the other person wants. Tell me about isolation. Yeah, we got the Two of Cups. So see, Two of Cups with isolation, this is like a one-sided partnership, or with judgment, someone that needs to see, or they're making a decision to maybe sever ties or separate themselves here. What do we got? Two of Swords and the King of Wands. So this King of Wands likely does not understand, or he likely does not want to accept something here. I see a King of Swords too. So again, it could be two people partnering up or two people that have some sort of dealings together. Tell me about isolation with that Two of Cups. And the Magician. So someone is putting a lot into this. Someone here is trying to create something here. It makes me feel like someone who is isolated or knows that they're isolated or on the outside, they're trying to focus on bringing something back together. Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups, and the Devil here. So this is likely becoming an obsession for this person. Someone who really, really wants this. And it could be a source of joy or happiness here. But again, it could be about abundance or receiving something here. I do see happiness in the outcome. So someone is going to be happy. Clarify happiness here. What? The Four of Cups. Happiness at someone else's expense. Because look, there's the Nine of Pentacles. So this is someone who is alone, or they're moving in solidarity. This is something that, yeah, someone here, Nine of Wands, Seven of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. This is someone who is moving very strategically, maybe blocking themselves or blocking someone, protecting themselves here. Give me something on this happiness with the Four of Cups. Because those are literally opposite energies here. Tell me about happiness with the Four of Cups. And the Page of Wands. So some sort of exciting new beginning, some sort of communication moving forward here. And with the Seven of Wands, someone could be getting blocked. Yeah, this is someone who could be blocked from seeing some plans or blocked from knowing what's going on here. This makes me feel like there's an energy of someone feeling hurt by something that either someone has said, something that someone has did. There's something here where someone is making a decision maybe to sever ties, focus on themselves. And it makes me feel like someone expects this to work out, or the other person may expect something to happen or for something to come back together. And I don't see that. This is someone who's likely isolating themselves and rejecting something, and I don't know, it could also be friends as well. I don't know why I'm picking that up. It doesn't have to be a relationship here, but it is some sort of connection here. Again, we see the Three of Cups. So there is something here about some sort of group or a family, or, you know, people that have been together before. This makes me feel like in the past, someone put a lot of energy into showing love, and with the Ten of Swords, all they got was betrayal, or all they got was some sort of hurt or pain in return here. Let's see. Clarify that Knight of Cups here. Yeah, we got the Three of Wands with the Lovers, Gemini energy. So something has grown when it comes to a relationship or love, or someone's love or feelings have grown here. Knight of Swords, though, with the Moon and the Knight of Cups. So you see the Knight of Cups, there's something in between this Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords. These can be two people that it feels friendly. I don't know why it feels friendly. It could be family as well, like brothers or sisters, or, you know, people that have come up together, cousins, whatever like that. But the Knight of Cups is going one way and the Knight of Swords is going in the opposite direction. But in between them is the Moon. So there is some sort of, it makes me feel like hidden animosity, maybe some sort of hidden secret here. Give me something on that Ten of Swords. We got the Page of Cups. I'm telling you, and it makes me feel like this Knight of Cups was betrayed. This is someone that may have been a friend or some sort of companion here. It's something here with this Page of Cups of someone that's very innocent or unassuming, but with the Ten of Swords, there is an energy of betrayal. This could be someone with the Seven of Wands that tried to create some sort of difficulties or obstacles, or try to do something that would likely harm another person here. Yeah, Seven of Wands, Tower, and the Eight of Wands. Feels like someone here blocked it or overcame this, though. Well, why is Death in reverse here? Because something is not over, or someone realizes something's not over, or this is someone that does not want to let something go. Tell me about Death in reverse. The Five of Wands in reverse. Now, the Five of Wands is definitely someone who is trying to avoid a conflict. There could be like, we're going to agree to disagree here. So it's obvious that this is some sort of conflict, but it makes me feel like with Death in reverse, it's not over. Someone here could be maybe pretending that something's over, or pretending like it's not a big deal. But look, Five of Swords, they're still mad. They're still mad here. So let me see. Tell me about this Ten of Cups here. Because someone could be in a relationship or focusing on a relationship, family here, or this is someone that feels like family, or something that's going on within a family. And look, there's that Knight of Cups here. So Knight of Cups has come out multiple times or shown up, but this is someone here that is moving forward. They're focusing on love. They're focusing on connections. They're focusing on their relationship here. Someone here has awareness, and it makes me feel like with this awareness, someone is like, you know what? If you, let's say, don't like me, or we're no longer friends, or we're no longer, you know, whatever, I'm going to go ahead and move on here. Seven of Cups to the Wheel and the Six of Wands here. So someone here is focusing on moving forward, getting some sort of opportunities here. They're focused on their dreams, and that dream may be their family, or a successful relationship, or connections here. But you know what, this makes me really feel as if whoever this is, there was something that happened in the past regarding some sort of energetic shift or change. Because again, we're going from a Knight of Cups to a Ten of Swords. So this makes me feel that either people that were once getting along, or people that were once friendly, people that were once supportive of one another, there's something that has likely changed in this dynamic. And again, with the Page of Cups, there is some sort of apology, or maybe someone that's trying to make a situation right, or maybe even trying to put on this friendly, I don't want to say act. It doesn't have to be an act, but with the Ten of Swords, it could definitely be an act. But it's like something is still not the same. Or, you know how you go through situations with people and you likely see that a person shows you a side of them, and maybe you don't like it, but you're like, you know what, I accept you for what that is, and I accept your apology, but things can never be the same between us, or things will never go back to the way it was. It feels like one of those types of situations. Tell me about this King of Swords here. Because the King of Swords, he could be cutting this Page of Pentacles off as well. Tell me about this King of Swords. We got the Ace of Wands. So this is someone that's inspired. They have some sort of idea here. And again, with the Hermit, it's based on something that they see or something that they've been shown. Hierophant and the King of Swords. So yeah, King of Swords is here again with the Hierophant. So this is someone who has some sort of authority, someone who has some sort of wisdom, and they're realizing that maybe something is affecting their abundance, maybe affecting their money here. Tell me about that Page of Pentacles. What is this Page of Pentacles here? We got the Six of Cups. So someone from the past, someone that you likely really care a lot about, you have a history with. Again, Ten of Cups is here. So this could be family or people that you see as family or friends that have become family here. I really get a very close vibe or a very familiar vibe. So I don't know if this is a situation where someone is realizing that maybe people that were around them or people that they've loved or shown love to do not feel the same about them, or there's definitely a conflict here. And even though someone's aware of something, it feels like someone's not letting it go. It could be a one-sided conflict as well. But again, Page of Pentacles to the Six of Cups. This is like a friend or someone that you've been friends with for a very, very long time here. But there is something about needing to sever ties here or realizing that something has changed. King of Swords is very wise. He is very intelligent and he sees through sometimes what you say, what you do. He can see exactly a situation for what it is. Tell me about this Emperor here, because there's some sort of frustration when it comes to stability or security or someone's position of authority within a group or community. We get the Page of Wands, Emperor to the Page of Wands. Yes, someone here is very, I feel like, respected here. A lot of people look up to this person. This feels like friends or either siblings. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. It feels like either friends or siblings here. And there is some sort of like turmoil or drama. Or again, Ten of Swords, someone was really hurt. Whatever this is with the Ten of Swords, Page of Cups, someone's feelings were really hurt. Because again, with the Lovers, this is a very deep love or someone that really has a lot of love for this person here. And with the Three of Wands, it makes me feel like someone's love has grown over time. So this could either be people that you started out being friends with or started out being cool with and it developed into more. What's the Three of Cups about though? What's the Three of Cups? And look, the Ten of Cups. I can't make it up. Three of Cups to the Ten of Cups here. This is a celebration. This is like a very happy situation. So why is someone frustrated by this? Page of Swords, the Magician, and the Queen of Wands. Page of Swords is someone who's maybe gathering information, watching, trying to learn something, study, figure something out. It feels like the Magician, Queen of Wands, this Page of Swords is trying to figure out how this Queen of Wands does it. There's something very magnetic about this Queen of Wands. Maybe she's able to manifest. She does something here. It feels like someone's trying to figure something out. And it's causing some sort of frustration here. But I don't understand, why would someone be frustrated about someone having some sort of happily family or being celebrated or celebrated within a family? Again, it could either be friends or it could be family, like maybe siblings, or I don't know if this is like a sibling rivalry or a rivalry between friends here. But with space coming out, someone here is creating space. It makes me feel like someone could be pulling their energy back or no longer coming into, let's say, this energy or no longer involving themselves here. There's definitely some sort of collab or plan here with the Three of Pentacles, but I feel like with the Hangman, someone sees what someone's trying to do. Tell me about this Three of Pentacles. We got the King of Pentacles, so strategizing to get some sort of security, to get in a position of leadership. But look, Seven of Swords. So is this like someone going against this King of Pentacles or strategizing to get something from this person? Seven of Swords though, yeah, look at that with the Six of Pentacles. these are people that are trying to like take something or get something or steal something, even with the Seven of Swords. But with the Hangman, someone is enlightened to maybe what this is or what this person's trying to do, and they're likely creating space or distance between them. Tell me about this Hangman. We have the King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Yeah, Five of Swords. So someone can see that someone is not right. Five of Swords is someone who is bringing some sort of conflict, some sort of upheaval. There's definitely a competition or someone here that wants to win. Someone is seeing that. And again, with the Ten of Swords, again, this is how we started. This is a person that is likely betraying or backstabbing someone to get it here. The Hermit with the Hierophant. Yeah, someone here, they're very wise. They're very wise. So this feels like something has changed, or someone has changed or likely switched up on you. This is someone who may have been at a point very friendly to you. Again, it feels like either friends or family, but there's something here about wanting to take something or putting their energy into taking something. But again, they're hiding it behind a smile. They're hiding it behind a friendly demeanor. They're hiding it behind a mask that they're very supportive here. And it has to do with someone's abundance. The Abundance Emperor with frustration. It's like someone's very frustrated that someone is in a position of authority, or they're a boss, they're a leader here. And with the Page of Wands, this is someone that has a very youthful spirit, or this can be someone that is very young, very youthful, but they're wise beyond their years. They're very solid anyway. Make no mistake about it. There are people that are in their early 20s that move like bosses, that, you know, started early doing different things, making money, creating businesses for themselves, and put themselves in a position of authority. And this makes me feel like someone is either threatened by that, or someone feels as if this person does not deserve this title, or they don't deserve to be in the position of authority that they're in. And they're likely doing something, again, to betray or to hurt this person, or almost like defeat this person here. But the good thing is that someone here sees it. Hangman to the Five of Swords. I see what you're trying to do. I see the theft. I see the bully. I see the sneakiness here. Someone's not oblivious to this, and I believe this is why they're severing ties or focusing on themselves or relationships here. Because we got isolation with the Two of Cups, Magician. Give me something on that Two of Cups and Magician here. Six of Wands in reverse. Now, the Six of Wands in reverse is a lack of attention. This is someone who is not recognizing. I'm not paying you any attention, and I'm not paying you any mind here. Chariot, Cancerian energy. I'm moving forward. So this is someone, yeah, the Moon, the Chariot, and the Knight of Swords. This is good. This could also be some sort of hidden attack, or people that are talking behind someone's back here with the Moon. But again, give me one more with that Six of Wands, Two of Cups, Magician. Because the Six of Wands could also be someone that's very private, coming out with isolation. Yeah, Two of Swords to the Six of Swords. So you don't know anything. I'm not giving you any information. I'm distant. I'm not around. I'm away. I am not there. Two of Wands. Someone here is either planning or making some sort of plans here. And again, I don't know if someone is trying to steal something with that. Anytime I see the Six of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, it's like someone is trying to take something that another person has, or steal something that someone has, or steal something that does not belong to them here. So it makes me feel like someone here is moving forward. And I don't know what this person is trying to steal or take here, but it's like someone sees it, or they see that maybe someone is not for them, and they're like, listen, I'm not going to give you the opportunity to take anything. I'm not going to give you the opportunity to do something. Again, remember, we started out with rejection, rest, and success. So it's likely that you are rejecting something, and look, illumination is right here. So something was illuminated, something was clear, and you either were rejected or you are rejecting this person, but this is putting you in a position to rest and have some sort of success here. So it makes me feel like someone was coming for you or coming for your energy, something that you had here. And again, you are either disconnecting from this family, disconnecting from this friend or friend group or people here, and happiness is here. Why is the Four of Cups here with happiness though? Because I wonder why Someone is feeling maybe rejected or left out here. We got the Moon and the Chariot. So someone does not see where another person is going. It's unclear. So this is someone who is not happy because they don't have a view. Temperance is here, Sagittarius energy. So someone here is going on their path. They're at peace here. Look, the Empress and the Four of Pentacles. Someone is being advised to hold back or to remain secure, to remain steadfast, I'm hearing. So there is something about doing things in moderation here, but with the Moon and Chariot, someone cannot see where you're going, what you're doing here. And I feel like that is best because this is someone who obviously was trying to sabotage or attack something here. Tell me about that Page of Wands. In the Two of Pentacles. So there's an energy of something balancing out. Two of Pentacles talks about a lot going on. It could talk about really having multiple priorities here, but it also talks about weighing your options here. And with the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, this is someone that knows that either this person is maybe a little two-faced, they can't be trusted here. Knight of Wands with the Eight of Swords. Yeah. It's almost like with that Knight of Wands, Eight of Swords, there's an energy of trying to limit or restrict something. So you could be also confusing someone. If you know that someone is like against you, or let's say this is someone that's been doing things to sabotage you and they're like, oh, hey, what are you up to? You're going to tell them I'm doing A, B, and C. Meanwhile, you're really doing X, Y, Z here. So I don't know who this person is, but it feels like this person likes to gather information with that Page of Swords, or they like to, and look, we got Gorgeous and Distorted Feminine here. So it's like they like to get information to likely try to stop something or sabotage, or they use a friendly demeanor, but the goal is with that Ten of Swords to hurt you or to try to stop something, or maybe stop you from getting or receiving some sort of abundance here. And you're likely catching on. This could be a situation where you're like, every time I tell this person something, it doesn't happen. Or every time I tell this person something, my plans fall apart. Or, you know, anytime I mention it to them, it never manifests. And I feel like someone here is starting to catch on to this, or someone here is starting to realize that you need to cut this person off, or this person is likely trying to ruin or even sabotage your plans here. What is the collective need to know? What's the tea of this situation? We got stalking here. Someone's stalking you on social media or by any means possible. And it doesn't have to be stalking, waiting in the bushes here. But look, betrayal is here. So it's like they're watching, paying attention, trying to figure out how can I Ten of Swords this person. And look, there's a Distorted Feminine, high vibes, and betrayal. So it's someone that's hiding behind a high vibration. They're hiding behind a smile, or it's like they're trying to present themselves as high vibration, but they're only trying to get information so that they can either sabotage or betray you or this person here. What's a collective need to know? So you can't tell this person anything, and you likely know that already. I feel like I'm just confirming what someone already knows. Yeah, look, woke. Consciousness and woke is here. So being aware, knowing what's going on in the community here. Moocher. Sixth house, copying your style, and that's what it is. This can be someone that wants to gain information from you, or they're asking what you have going on so that they can run and do it first, or so that they can try to, you know, beat you to the punch here or something like that. So again, with Moocher, it could be they're stealing energy, they're stealing information, but it could also be that this person is stealing your style or stealing your vibe or stealing your ideas. So someone has learned, you know what, every time I tell this person something, they go and try to do it first, or anytime I tell this person my plans, they go and sabotage, or again, they're trying to beat me to the punch here. What does the collective need to know? Eavesdropping, all of this creepy energy, a peeping Tom looking over your shoulder, listening to your private conversations, and look, sabotage. So this is someone who only wants to gain or gather information so that they can sabotage here. Walking away in second house. So someone here is walking away or likely focusing on themselves. It's like they can't sabotage what they don't know, or they can't sabotage what they have no knowledge or no information about here. What does the collective need to know? And look, I just realized with the King of Swords, Ace of Wands, it's like they're communicating or someone's getting some sort of information or idea, and then Page of Pentacles, they're going to do it themselves, or possibly even going to present themselves as the person who came up with this, or, you know, who thought of this first here. So I don't know if this is like a copycat or, you know what? What does the collective need to know? Yeah, look at that. Moocher came out again. Someone who survives off another's income. One who, even if they have their own money, will use someone else's first. Again, it doesn't have to be money. They can survive off of your style. They can survive off of your energy, because that's what I'm getting here. It's about your energy or your essence here. Heartbreaker, toxic connection, and hidden agenda. Pay attention to this person because they have other plans than the ones that they've revealed. So I don't know if this is someone who is trying to control the energy or leave someone in a broken heart. Maybe wanting someone to sabotage your own relationships here. What does the collective need to know? Look, for the clout. This is a clout chaser, doing it all for the fame, attention, views, doesn't want to be alone, being fake. So this is someone who is copying you. I don't know if it has to do with money here, but you're likely the wave, as I would say. You're likely the one that has the flavor, the ideas, the vibe here. And a lot of times, especially when you're very individualistic or very unique, you attract a lot of parasitic energy. People that start out admiring you, but likely that admiration turns to this kind of energy where, oh, let me try to do that. And sometimes it starts out innocent. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes it starts out innocent where people just really like what you have going on, and they're like, okay, I'm adapting to that, or I'm inspired by that. But this is one of those inspiration, or one of those situations where someone's inspiration is turning into maybe a competition, or it's like the single white female. I give this example all the time. She started out admiring her. Next thing you know, she's dyeing her hair like her, and then the next thing you know, she wants to be her and is creeping in, sleeping with her man. So again, this, anytime you deal with copycat energies, and I say this all the time, when you notice a people or a person is starting to mold themselves into you, do everything you do, try to compete with you or even one up with you, cut them off, because again, that is that destiny swap energy, and that is that energy of someone that is eventually going to morph themselves into you and try to get rid of you in the process. So this feels like one of those types of situations, but on this channel, what else is new? So I identify with that energy because I've been through that a lot. So I know that the collective that I've attracted, you guys have also likely been through that. So this probably is something that has happened to you all your life, or you're probably a person that stands out. You're very unique. You're very different, and you possibly attract a lot of people that admire you. But again, they start to want to compete with you or start to want to be like you, one up you here. And it feels like for some of you, this is what's going on. Yeah, look at this, acting a fool. Someone who knows that they're being childish and goofy, but doesn't care when the situation calls for maturity here. So we got 6th house here. So this person does this a lot. This is what someone does routinely, copying your style and intimidated. So it's like they don't know whether they want to hug you or slug you here, intimidated by you, but yet they're copying your style. So yeah, this is that. And it feels like you're hip to it or you're onto it, and you're cutting this person off and regaining some sort of happiness, or regaining maybe a sense of yourself. Or I don't know if this person was trying to steal something here, but it makes me feel like they wanted everything you had. Yeah, we got generous here. So with this generous, it feels like someone's receiving something back. Grown, divorce, and chilling here. Broken relationship, lost connection, severed ties. This makes me feel, it doesn't make me feel like a divorce in a relationship. It makes me feel like you are cutting ties or severing ties with this person here, because you know what time they're on, or you know that they are, you know, trying to emulate or steal or, you know, copy your vibe. And again, this collective, I'm almost 100% sure that you are the trendsetters. You are the people that create the vibe. You are the people that people tend to look to for inspiration, what's hot, what's not. And a lot of times, again, when you possess that vibe, you need to surround yourself with people that also have that vibe, where 2 unique or 3 unique or 4 unique energies all come together. But anytime you're dealing with a person that has identity issues, or they don't really know themselves, they don't have a mind or a style of their own, you get this kind of energy. So for me, in my life, I've learned that I need to be around people that appreciate who they are, or have their own sense of identity, and they're not trying to be like me, or they recognize that we're all different, and that's okay. We can all bring our differences to the table and shine together. But again, you're dealing with someone that either lacks identity, they lack a mind of their own, and they're likely trying to copy or steal your entire essence here, and we're not going for that here. So you gotta go. So let's get a message to close it out. Spirit, what does the collective need to take away in this energy? We got Harbor of Peace here. Find serene refuge in the peaceful embrace of a gentle harbor, allowing tranquility to still your waters here. So again, Grove of Unity is here. When I see this, it's about getting around people. And again, with Harbor of Peace, getting around people that put you in a position or sense of peace. There's something here very unsettling here. Anytime you're dealing with someone that's stalking, or likely watching your every move, or, you know, doing everything that you do, that's a red flag. And I feel like for some of you, this is someone that was trying to either siphon your energy, steal your vibe here. But again, with Grove of Unity, we have build energies in the unified sanctuary of the Grove, fostering interconnected harmony among all beings. So for some of you, this is about you really being happy, but it is because you're moving forward to be around or be with people that likely support you, or again, they have their own identity and they don't mind you having your own. So guys, that is the message I have for you today. I really hope this resonates and gives you some clarity. If it does, please support the channel as always by liking this video and subscribing, and I will see you darlings on the next one. Bye.